What's going on, guys? Alex here with 814EDC, and I'm finishing up finally with the review knives from Kevin, LeftyEDC. Today's is the Spiro Framelock, excuse me. This is one of the newer models from Asher. Kev, I don't know if Justin over at Asher sent this to Kev or anything like that, but I know Kev gets in pretty much every new model of Asher, so it's nice if I ever want to check one out, he'll send it to me. And yeah, he sent me this one, and if I'm being honest, at first I didn't love how the Spiro looked. I thought it was just kind of goofy looking, but now that I have it in, or I've had it in, and I've gotten to experience it and check it out and carry it and use it a little bit, I've really changed my mind on that. This might be my most favorite Asher. I have two. I have the Century 2.0 and I have the Framelock, the flashback that Justin sent me, that I'll have to do a review of probably, I don't know, another week and a half, something like that. You guys will see that. But this is definitely, I like all of them so much, it's hard to compare them at times, but there's a lot of good qualities for this, guys. If you guys don't know what Asher is, you probably do, because most of you follow other knife channels and are big in the knife community, but Asher is a company out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Justin is making designs, and he's kind of a one-man band, I'm pretty sure, for selling and producing and stuff like that. But that's why I like Asher so much. They're coming from Pittsburgh. Love Pittsburgh, you guys know that. Want to move there someday. Just love everything about the city of Pittsburgh. I literally have 7, 8 things of Pittsburgh sports memorabilia on my walls right now. Love Pittsburgh, love Pittsburgh, love Asher. So getting my Asher gushiness out of the way. But yeah, guys, this is the Asher Knife Co. Spiro Framelock. And you have a nice slab of G10 right here. You have a titanium frame lock over here, which is really nice. Black pivots on both sides. The AK or Asher Knife logo right there. S35VN right there. Oh, sorry, I thought it was another way. Right there. You have just a nice simple drop point blade that is nice and thin behind the edge. This thing's a really nice slicer. It's almost a full flat grind, but there's a swedge cut in up here. The handle scales are very neutral, nice loop over style, pretty much deep carry pocket clip. Like I said, it is a frame lock. Looks to be like it has a lock bar insert, I believe. And yeah, dual thumb studs, which are oversized, which are really nice for using when you're flicking it. It's on bearings. And yeah, just another typical, not kind of no frills, but really, nice materials, very usable Asher knife. So I think that's all for materials. For liners, there is a nested liner on the show side, and then you have the frame lock on the other side, so there's no liner there. But it's not a super big knife. It's a good size for me, but just jumping right into action. So you can thumb flick it, very, very nice. You can slow roll it, which is, kind of boring. Middle finger flicking, it's very nice. Kev has this thing tuned very, very nicely with the bearings. I'm sure I actually don't know if these are stock bearings or if they're Gillians or, what's the other one? I know Kevin's used Gillians so much. Skiff bearings, I think, are the other ones Kev uses, but he puts his bearings in basically everything, and he puts KPL on it, so he has this thing tuned very, very nicely. No blade play. Black backspacer, I forgot to mention that last time. And also with the deep carry clip, it's nice because the Asher gives like a filler plate for, since it's set up right hand, you can put it in the left hand area and it's not, taking anything away from the scale, and it looks nice and sleek. I really like that. But back to action, yeah, closing action's really nice. Middle finger flicking action. I just did a thumb flick, but middle finger flicking action is really, really good. This knife is a blast to fidget with. Very, very fun. Really enjoy it. I could just sit there and do that all day. It's nice because it hits your nail, shake it closed once, hit your nail, shake it closed once. Just super fun to play with. Super fun to, use it. You can do it lefty. I'll try to do middle finger flick lefty without putting too much pressure. You can still do it. I'm right-handed. I can still flick it out there. So I'm sure if you're left-handed, it's a little bit more, you're a little bit better with using your left hand. So yeah, just super good action. And that's kind of come to expect with Asher. They make a lot of, knives that have great actions, and they put bearings in basically everything, which is really nice for the price point they play in, for sure. But yeah, action's great. Next is Ergos. And like I said, when I first saw this knife, I didn't think that it was super, good looking. I thought it was a little funny looking, to be honest with you. But now that I felt it, the Ergos are really nice. It's just sort of a neutral shape. You have a little bit of an indentation here, and then it sweeps back here, nice and flat up top. It gets a little bit fatter here, has a little bit of a belly. But, there's no choil or anything, but there's no jimping as well to, rip up your hands. It's just very comfortable. I can get all 4 fingers on there. It's a nice landing point up here, right between the thumb studs is kind of my sweet spot. Just really comfortable. This would be a great usable work knife, I think, let alone a good EDC knife. Just really comfortable in the hand. I don't know what it is, but Justin makes some great ergonomic friendly knives, and this is no slouch in that department. Just really standout Ergos. The hotspot department doesn't really get too many complaints. The pot clip stands up a little bit from the scales, but when I'm clenched down holding it, there isn't too many I can't really feel it too well or too much, so I can't really say too much there. Action, Ergos, just really good from this knife. And that leads me to carry. Loop over style deep carry clip. I bent the one that came on the knife. I was sitting down at work and it caught, I think, the chair I was gonna sit on, and the pot clip was bent out that way. I tried taking the pot clip off. I tried to bend it back in place, and I just could not get it. So I reached out to Justin and said, hey, I have one of Kevin's knives in the Spiro Framelock on loan. I busted the pot clip on it. Is there any way you have any ones laying around? I would pay you for it and everything like that. And he got right back to me and said, oh no dude, I have plenty of those, you don't have to pay for it, I'll send you out tomorrow. And that's when he sent me the Asher flashback as well. So huge shout out to Justin. Thank you so much for kind of fixing my mistake and for sending a knife in as well. I really appreciate it. And I would have had to face Kev with the busted pot clip, so you really saved my skin there. I don't think I ever told Kev about the busted pot clip, to be honest with you. So Kev, if you're watching this video, you just know that I busted your pot clip, but I got a new one on here, so no worries, buddy. But yeah, it's relatively thin. When you carry it in pocket, this is all very smooth, very tapered off, no sharp edges, no flipper tab to worry about. And it's not a huge knife, so it rides very well in the pocket. I've carried this front pocket a few times, back right pocket on my shorts a few times, and no complaints whatsoever. Carries very well. You guys can kind of see a theme here, with action being very good, Ergos being very good, and carry being very good. And that leads me to my last category, and that is price point and what I recommend. And spoiler alert, it's also very good. Or I have very good remarks to say about it. So price point on these, I believe this goes for either 75 or 80. But with Kev's discount code LeftyEDC, you can save like $5 or $6. So if this could be a sub $80 knife, guys. You're getting a lot of knife for $80 here. For one, you're supporting, an American, a Pittsburgh sort of, what am I trying to say here? Justin is very Pittsburgh-ish. He's a Yinzer from when I've talked to him. Just hardworking. He's doing this basically by himself, like I said. So it's kind of a one-man shop. So you're supporting that. You're supporting him. Asher, I believe is his son's name, which is why he, named the company after that. So that's really cool. So just a cool story, a cool company you're supporting. But I mean, you're getting S35V in, you're getting a titanium frame lock, a nice G10 show scale, a deep carry clip, phenomenal action, guys, and great ergos. For $80, sub $80, I mean, how can you beat that? How can you argue against not having an Asher, knife in your collection? I really would like to pick one of these up in the future. I know he has a full titanium one coming out. I think it's out actually already. It's hard to keep track sometimes with different people and knives. But I know he's coming out with a Nomad frame lock with M390 that'll be like $99, so still staying below that $100 price point that I'm super excited about. I will definitely be planning on picking one of those up. And yeah, this is one that I would like to add to the collection. I don't know when I'll buy it or when I'll get it or anything like that, but it's something that I really want to add, and I'm super glad that Kev sent this to me because this thing is super nice, guys. Just really blown away with it. It fits so comfortable in the hand. You have really good materials. Just can't say a bad thing about Asher. With all the 3 knives that I've had in my collection, well, 2 in my collection, Kev has loaned me into, so technically I have had 4. I can't say a single bad thing about them. Like, they're just solidly made, good materials, good fit and finish, good action. Just 2 thumbs up for Asher here. 2 thumbs up for Asher Knife Co, guys. Super happy to, have them in the collection. Super happy to be able to, chat with Justin and talk to him and get to know him a little bit. I would like, I'm sure, everything will only, grow from here. So just, super happy, guys. That's all I have to say is, really can't recommend this knife well enough. I think this would be a perfect knife to gift somebody. If someone came up and wanted to buy a pocket knife or wanted to, get into buying a pocket knife but didn't really, want to spend over $100. If he told me he wanted to stay below 50, I would probably recommend him to Civivi. But if he wanted to go between 50 and 100, I would definitely say, okay, go check out Asher. They have, a couple different knives on the site. Pick which one you like. And looks, because everyone has awesome materials, so you're probably gonna like it no matter what. But yeah, this would be a great knife to give somebody. I maybe thought about getting my dad one of these in the future. I've already given him 2, so I don't know if I'd probably say he doesn't need another knife, but when your son's a knife guy, you can never have too many knives. So definitely would be on my radar for a gift for somebody. Asher Knife Co. Alright, guys, that's all I have for today with the Asher Knives, or Asher Knife Co. Spiro Framelock. Big thanks to Kev for sending this out to me. I need to work on getting my camera angles better. I will leave a link to Kevin's Instagram and his YouTube down below. You guys know the drill. I love Kev. Go check him out if you already haven't checked him out yet. He's like my brother. So thanks, Kev. I'm sorry it took a little while to get these videos made and everything sent back out to you, but you understand, stuff happens. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for now. I have one more video to film after this one, and it's an unboxing, which I'm really excited about. You guys are probably seeing this on Wednesday, and the unboxing will probably go live on Thursday, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Leave a comment down below, what your thoughts are on Asher. Not that you should have any bad comments, to be honest with you. But I love to hear what you guys have to say. So as always, thanks so much for watching my videos and for checking out the channel. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.